Hey everybody, Chad at Turner's Warehouse, and today I'm doing a product test. I recently got this Yorkshire Grit from Easy Wood Tools here in America, and I guess they just acquired this from a UK company, and now they make it here in the USA, and I want to try it. So full disclosure, they did provide this because it's a sample for the shop, but I was going to get one anyway. And I think you guys know by now, if I like something, I tell you. If I don't, I don't. So we are going to go through this live right here, no editing. And so I'm going to tell you what I got here. I got a handle turned instructions. They have nice instructions. It says sand to at least 240 grit, ensuring that you remove all tool marks and radial marks left by previous sanding grits. It is not necessary to go higher than 400 grit. So I went to 240 like they recommend. Now my insides wanted me to go to 600 because that's what I would normally do. Apply your preferred sanding sealer, let cure as per directions. With the lathe off, use a paper towel, small amount of paste to the workpiece, into the grain until coverage is achieved. Then start the lathe, work the same towel into the grain, work through the paste. You'll feel that it'll get increasingly finer and you'll feel it cutting. So I'm kind of curious how that works. Once you're satisfied with the level of sanding, finish using a clean paper towel. Move across the workpiece with moderate pressure while increasing the lathe RPM until the residue stops showing on the towel. That makes sense. So basically you're cleaning it all off at that point. For your final appearance, use your favorite finish of choice. So we're gonna do, I like Mylands sanding sealer. I've got my Mylands and my Yorkshire Grit. So first thing I'm gonna do is put on my sanding sealer. Sanding sealer is probably the one thing I was doing wrong most of the time in doing finishes, is I wasn't using sanding sealer, or I wasn't using a good sanding sealer, or using it correctly. I don't know. There's always a million different ways to do this stuff, but using sanding sealer has sure helped. So I'm just applying the sanding sealer by hand. Boy, that's cool wood. Okay, now I'm gonna have to let this dry, so we are gonna have a cut in the video here, but we'll come right back to it, probably in about 2 minutes. Okay, so this is dry. It doesn't take long here, although it's been colder than normal. So, according to the directions, small amount of paste. Oh, it's brown, I would have not guessed that. Okay, and then by hand work it in. Make sure I'm doing this right. So I guess I'm just getting it kind of set in there. And I'm just kind of going back and forth and rotating by hand. Hopefully that's all right. Maybe a little more. I can kind of see it built up on there. It's pretty cool. Okay. I'm gonna seal this because if I don't, I'll probably drop it on the ground. All right, now, start the lathe slowly, deal. With the same applicator towel, work the paste in for a minute or two. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to, oh yeah, I can see it working there. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can actually hear the like abrasive. Huh. It's kind of cool because I can see it shining through the residue I'm doing. Okay. Once you're satisfied, move a clean towel across. Okay, I'm gonna do a little more here. Feels pretty good. And this was a grainy piece of wood. It was like a spalted maple, but it had some like soft spots or something in it. I can definitely feel it like sanding, which is kind of crazy because I didn't think you'd be able to feel it that well. And you can see the shine on this end. Okay, so with a clean paper towel, work it from one end to the other, slowly increasing the lathe. So I'm guessing it's just gonna put that brown on this paper. Ooh. Yeah, not really. Maybe I wiped it off with the other one more than I thought. Yeah, there's a little bit of brown residue, but not much. It says go until it's not showing any residue. I would say that's pretty good. All right, and then apply a finish of my choice. Let's take a look first. Hey, that does look really smooth, and it gets some shine on it. Look at that cut line, isn't that cool? All right, so now I'm gonna put the Mylands on. Shake it up. Always shake your Mylands. I'm impressed so far. That's pretty smooth and shiny. So I'm gonna I'll go with the lathe on. Just a little bit of Mylands here. Oh, Chad. Spilled it. I'm used to doing pens where one drop is all I ever need, so I have to remember to go back and put a little more on. Wow, I can see a really glossy shine in there. Look at that end shining. Wow. I don't know if can you see that on the camera? That is incredible. Look at this end, look at the shine on there. I'm impressed. Way to go, Easy Wood. This is nice stuff. So I actually just did a video a couple days ago about how I use the Mylands in the Mylands, and it works really well. But this is like a whole nother level. I mean, it almost looks like a CA finish. It's so shiny. So I don't know what the Yorkshire does. I'm gonna have to learn if it's just polishing it so well that it just like, the wood looks like it's just shimmering, doesn't it? It's amazing.
Feels very smooth.
But I mean, I can't stop touching it because it looks like glass. It looks like I did a CA finish on it. And the Mylands does good on its own, but this is like shinier than I would have expected. So I will be playing with this again. Obviously first use, very impressed. I can't wait to try it on some other woods. I've got some English walnut that's calling this thing's name. But good first experience. So Yorkshire Grit, thumbs up so far. So again, this is my first use, but I'm very impressed. If I had to rate it so far, I mean, it's a 10 out of 10 on this piece, and I look forward to more. So let me know what you think about Yorkshire Grit. I'm really happy with it. And like I said, I was kind of confident in it because Easy Wood put their name on it, and I don't think they would have if it wasn't a great product. But geez, this is phenomenal. And I wish I could let you all touch this and feel it, but it is so good looking. I'm gonna turn some more wood now. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. I'll put links to everything I use here in the description. And if you have any questions, reach out to me. And check out Turner's Warehouse. That's my store. And appreciate your business.